Hi all, welcome back to Amelia Finance. Today I want to talk through the 5 steps to successfully take and pass the PMP test or any test in general. We're going to talk about building back your timeline, what to do a week before the test, what to do 24 hours, the day of, during the test day, and during the test. So with that, let's get started. First off, you want to build your work back or timeline. So map out, do you even have enough time to take the test? So with the PMP, you have to have a certain number of hours to even sit for it, and it's around 5 years worth of work experience before you can even sit for the test and take that. If you don't have enough hours, when will you have enough hours? So thinking about, I only have 4 years worth of work experience that is applicable. When will I have the additional years so that way I can go take it? When is a good time of year? Is March a good time? Are you taking a vacation in March? Do you have the holiday? Is work really busy in June? Are you really busy during November, December because of the holidays? Think about what time of year actually would be best for you and build that into your timeline. What day of the year? What day of the week? Are Mondays good for you? Do you want to take the day off from work? Do you have religious holidays or religious observations? Thinking about which day of the week is important to remember. And then what time of day? Are you an early bird? Do you love to just get out and get it done? Or would it be better for you to have the morning to reflect, review, and then go take the test? Or you have other obligations as well. Additionally, build a study plan that is reasonable for you. So you're registered for the test, you're ready to go. Some people can't study every day of the week, and that's okay. Can you study 2 days a week? Do you have other obligations that you're actually very responsible for? Would it make more sense to go take a PMP prep class? Think about what works for you. So that Point 2, a week before the test, I like to go and I like to start visualizing where I'm going to be. So I might use Google Maps and type in the location and do a nice 360 degree of the area of where it is. It's good to think about how long will it take me to get there? How will I get there? Is someone going to drive me and drop me off? Will I drive a car? Am I taking the bus? Am I biking or walking? So thinking about the transportation, and if you're driving or a bus or taking a bike, where do you park? Where do you store those items? Personally, I like to print out the email that the PMP will send you. They send you from a month out, they start sending you regular emails every week or so, and then the final 48 hours and week before, they send you fairly regular emails. I like to print it out. I like to have the physical copy so I can take it with me and just refer to it as needed. And then sleep. It's always good to start building up that sleep. Your brain needs the sleep, it needs the solid oxygen, it needs the rest and relaxation. So really try and give yourself that week before the test time to sleep. And then also just look on your personal health habits. Try and eat a little healthier. Try to drink a little bit more water. Try to give yourself everything you can do to make sure that you're successful when you take that test. And then for studying, it's a good rule of thumb to start slowing down. Focus on the core areas. What are the key themes on the test? It's people, it's processes, it's business value. Focus on those so that you have a really good, solid understanding, and you're not questioning yourself. You want to be really confident in those core things, and those core things will end up giving you a lot of leverage on being able to think through what the test is actually asking for, as opposed to necessarily just repeating answers. So because you want to have that core understanding so you can answer appropriately. Point number 3, 24 hours before the test. Stop studying. Give your brain a break. Relax. Close the books. Let it be. If you understand the core concepts, that is what it will take you over the edge and make you successful on the test. What I like to do before a test or before a stressful situation I like to lay out my clothing, have everything prepared, do any personal hygiene that takes a lot of time, give yourself the ability to just relax. Pack a snack and a water bottle already, have a bag prepared, or have one in if you're taking a vehicle, leaving it there. Take your printout and make sure if you won't do a printout, make sure you have your test ID handy. And enjoy your evening. Watch your favorite TV show, have your favorite snack, just enjoy it and just let the stress, you're almost done, almost there. And then additionally, set your alarm. Give yourself extra time to get ready in the morning. If you know you take an hour, give yourself 5 extra minutes. Get up a little bit earlier. Allow yourself to wake up. And then plan your day. This is something that I like to do a lot, is visualize it. Close your eyes, think through where you're going, think about how you're getting there, and think about how you've put in the time. Be positive, be encouraged, be excited to take the test. This is the accumulation of all this hard work that you've done, a study plan, etc., and just visualize it and see success in your future. And then sleep. That's the most important thing at the end of it. Try and sleep. Try to shut off your devices an hour or so before. Do the things that you know allow you to sleep well. And then test day. It's here. It's finally here. Wake up on your planned time. Try to wake up at your alarm when it goes off. And then if your test is in the afternoon, try not to book things that will take a lot of time in the morning. Try to give yourself the time, try to relax. If your test is in the morning, plan on leaving 15 minutes or so earlier than you would expect. Just build yourself that little bit of leeway so that way, if and when things do go wrong as you're on your way there, you will have the ability to work through it. You hit all red lights, life happens, right? If you eat in the morning, if your test is in the morning, go ahead, continue to do what you're doing. And then what I would say, if you don't eat in the morning, you may want to have a snack just before you start the test, because it is 230 minutes, which is almost 4 hours. So it's just good to give your brain a little bit of energy, give your body some energy, some fuel, so that way you can do well on that. And then be positive. Take a deep breath. Remember, you've studied, you've practiced. Whether or not you pass or not, you've put in a lot of time that has made you a better PM, that has increased your skill sets, has increased the knowledge that you hold, and just enjoy that. And then focus on the core concepts. I know I keep hammering back to that, but those core concepts of people, process, business value, that will give you a lot of energy and a lot of understanding on how to think like the test. And fifth and finally, you're in the test. So you'll receive, as you enter the test, you'll receive an erasable piece of paper. Write down anything that's pinging around in your brain that you think, oh, I'm not sure about remembering. Write it down so you don't have to remember it anymore. Go through the little training module on how to use how to use the application. You're able to use a calculator, there's a highlighter, there's a strike through. Use the strike through when you are confident that that is not the solution, and then highlight the things that you think this could be a solution but I'm not 100% on. Highlight it so that way your brain doesn't have to work quite as hard in thinking and reading through all the different answers. And then pace yourself. You have 3 sections for the PMP. You have 180 questions. You have 230 minutes, and so that breaks down to around 75 minutes per section. So just plan to do 60 minutes for each section, so that way you can get through all of the questions. So that's 60 questions for 60 minutes, so a question a minute. Then you'll have 15 minutes to go review it, think through the solutions, and then take your break. Take the full 10 minutes, stretch, use the facilities, get a drink of water, deep breaths, and then go back in and just continue and feel confident. Even if you're feeling uncomfortable, say this is a fresh section, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to have a positive mental attitude. And then I prefer taking the full 10-minute breaks, as mentioned. Take those full breaks, enjoy them, and then submit your results and celebrate. No matter what your outcome, you have become a better PM. You have more skill sets. If you pass, fantastic. And if you don't, you could always go and do it again. So with that, best of luck to everyone. Go ahead, go take the test, feel confident, take deep breaths, and just enjoy the day, and just know whatever happens, you're still a better PM at the end of the journey than you were at the beginning. Thanks all.